And listen every Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on 88.5 Kings FM. Truth on the airway, calling on me from Arabia to the village's far. We're speaking the truth, no matter who you are. Best issue, the future is now, not stories of old. We teach a light on Kings FM 88.5, making voices be heard. Every question counts, every single word. Evening light breaking, people tuning in. Different voices calling, let the talk begin. From corruption talk to the people them cry. Asking real questions like why? Community voices, youth them rising strong. Mama them calling, saying things been wrong. We need solution, not let it talk. Time to fix the system, time to take a walk. No fear, no favor, we're speaking it clear. The truth might be bitter, but the people must hear. From county to county, the message goes spread. Better Liberia, that's the road ahead. Face the issue, no hiding again. Truth on the airwaves, calling out citizens. From Liberia to the villages far, we're speaking the truth, no matter who you are. Face the issue. Stand up, people. The future is now, not stories of old. We teach a light on the radio, make your voices be heard. Every question counts, every single word. Politicians talk, but the people want proof. No more empty promise, we divine the truth. Every patient get jobs for the youth. Let the leaders answer, let them show the truth. From the 15 counties, every citizen matter, no one escapes. It's now we country, we all gotta say, face the issues now, no delay. Talk your mind, stand your ground, let the truth come out loud, make it shake the town. Face the issues, no more silence. We bury our rising, we're making it proud. Colin, speak up, your voice matters. This is more than a show. It's a movement.
I want to secure all finance of all road networks in the country. Sign on and 10 year electricity financing. 10 years.
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the country.
And they think they will see this election, they will not lie. Because if you do it, it's the end of this country.
Well, the government, all the ministers in the government, they lie. They don't put also everything they say, they don't say the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answers. Face the issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Godson William, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not autonomy again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their teammate that they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You know, but get sense, so.
On Face the Issue, we speak out the facts in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
We are seeing a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the establishment hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the Unity Party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Town to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I'm so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat. We will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let's do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, Nelson Mandela stand in the quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. I believe we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is still ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
And the government need to really invest. The people that you that get the type of structure. They come say even they could just be getting $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You impact a lot of.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you His wonder. You know what believe it. We told Joshua for what? You're not footballer.
Yeah.
A football develop country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What will both do for him? No passion for development. Then we move Joshua, we put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Connections there, you not get it. Yeah.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. No he, no tea.
When he was 12 years older early. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She had traveled from country to country and kept a man in a garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yeah.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
He does not have that contact. The Senate got a trap of Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Boyka to where. And said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went, some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2% to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. But when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Baka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with that.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving our Bible for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finish campaign for that kind of woman, then he wants to persecute us. He's not going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. So from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and saw a resolution. I have never said them why you did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Baka send a bill, then we'll not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move. Yeah, correct move.
I address you today regarding the situation along our border with the Republic of Guinea. As President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia, it is my duty to keep the Liberian people informed and to assure you that the peace and security of our nation remain my top priorities. In recent days, concerns have emerged as a result of development along parts of our shared border in the Salamba area, Foya District, Lufa County. These developments have understandably attracted not only our attention of our citizens living in the border community, but also being sensitive to the opinion of wider Liberian public. I want to assure the Liberian people that our government has been fully engaged and is responsibly managing the situation with calm and determination. From the very outset, the government of Liberia took immediate steps to de-escalate the situation by addressing it through peaceful diplomatic means. We have engaged directly with the government of Guinea to establish diplomatic channels. In addition, we have worked closely with our sister Republic of Sierra Leone within the framework of the Mana River Union to ensure that dialogue and cooperation guide our actions. Following these engagements, the leaders of Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone have reaffirmed our collective commitment to peace and stability along our shared borders. Through this understanding, all parties have agreed to work toward restoring the status quo and ensuring that our border communities continue to live in peace and uphold mutual respect and trust. I am encouraged that the government of Guinea has issued instructions for its forces to return to their previous positions along the border. It's an important step toward de-escalation and demonstrate a shared recognition that peace and stability must always guide our action. At the same time, our security institutions, including the Armed Forces of Liberia, the Liberian National Police, and other joint security agencies, remain vigilant and professional in carrying out their duties. They are working closely with the local authorities and communities to maintain calm while diplomatic efforts continue. I also wish to express my appreciation
Okay, so let me say hats up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us right here tonight on this very tide, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and that of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. But remember, with God, all things are possible. My name is Cyprian Godsend. I'm right here with you tonight on this very tide, and we are grateful. We are forever grateful that we are here to work together for the good of our country. There's nothing that can change us around. We just need to pray for better health conditions so that the future that we pray for, we can participate in it. Wherever God stops us, others will continue from there. And then we have a nation that we have to build together. So we are very grateful to the Almighty God for everything. And we thank you all so much for your level of support that you have given us over the periods, for the kind of prayers you have offered. You may think that we don't know. We know it. How? We know it because some of the things that happen in our lives are not by our own core, our own accords, or it's not by our own request to Almighty God, to the Almighty God, but the interventions made by several of you. That's why keeping us to where we are today. So for that, we are grateful. Let me say welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, no, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't in any way hesitate, or rather we tear you apart. And normally and usually because of the pain that we attend tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. Our sorry carries no indication that indeed we regret our actions. How's up to my great class students and our class prefects and Matilla? How's up? How's everything? And Claude? And the rest of the other students, they are here. Where's my sister Nina Kwe? Yeah, she's supposed to be here. And of course, late comer in Jim and J, but Joe Cooper, Medicine, Yadulu, God's Help, the rest of the other team members, they are here. Oh, Nina is here. Okay, she's here. 9:21, she's here. I got her straight. And she came on. All right, so that's great. Mohammed Kamara also is also here. Slobet and from New Jersey is also here. And I'm Anna Taylor. Anna, what's up? Mommy. I hope you are doing so great. And I'm Ability Vinicius Bar Jr. Oh yeah, again, Rita Hart. Okay, yeah, let's get her. Yeah, she's using the WhatsApp line, Thompson. The rest of the other team members, they are all here tonight, and we are here to work together for the good of our country. Situ B. Jabo is also right here with us. Lena Morris has up, great students. Isaac and Honorables, Isaac Tor, right? Yeah, not Untor, but Tor. Ophelia Johnson, how you doing? Sam Chokon, Maset Senior, Moses Bisse. All right, Ellis Logan and the rest of the other team members. Yeah, they are here. And of course, the fantastic people, offline students, how you doing? I recognize all of you, man. I recognize all of you. People watching everywhere. And for the sake of this country, we are certainly getting there. Right? We are certainly getting there. Matilda, what's up? He's telling you how to share, right? She's like, good evening, teacher. Like, please, guys, please share the show. Yeah, certainly you are right. That's a great instruction that they have to work towards on a roof boardwalk buying and from great Arizona and the United States of America, Phoenix to be specific. I guess so. All right, so we are grateful to the Almighty God. Several of you here, some of you are honor different names, and we know exactly Champ Kind, and we know for sure we are getting them out to the son. Yeah, some of you are great people. We appreciate all of you. We appreciate all of you. Jordan, all in class. Cooper in class. Fantastic class here tonight. So we are certainly getting there. But remember, with God, all things are possible. And we'll finally get there. We will get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. We will get there. Whether we like it or not, we will get there. Because God will definitely take us there. By his power and his might, and everything is going to happen. Like I always said, all things are possible. I didn't say all things are positive. I always told you people to know the difference between possibilities and positivities. Right? Yeah. So here we are on tonight. So we have it like this. We are right here tonight, and I'm going to show you that no matter what it is, the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there.
So
Things
I'll just pick one or two
you
points.
have to get, and you get them, and we are good. We are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. So a lot of things are happening, especially in our country as we speak. There are several of you who may not understand some of the things happening in our country. And it's not our business for you to not understand it. No. If you want to understand it, these kind of platforms are here. If your refusal to understand it is not our business, but your willingness to understand it is our business. Once you are willing, then it becomes our business to make you understand it. But if you refuse to, it's not our business. It's at your own volition. Whichever way you want to do it, it's up to you. Or believe that Liberia is not on the right trajectory. I see several of you, some of you want to play fun out of it. I listened to Israel's show, and there's a guy who called and said that he's a sedition, but Bogada, our president, look at him and laugh. You know, some of these people, they are very fake. And sometimes you can know that they are very, very fake. They are very, 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 very fake. You can know it. But they believe that the only way people want to accept their views, they got to put themselves in a position of say, I'm a sedition. No longer they want to stand up as Unity Party partisans to support the Unity Party or defend their position towards the Unity Party. They have to say, I'm a CDC man. That's a getaway, so that you are stuck. You want to say, oh, our CDC man, they're talking, other CDC man talking, so he's talking about. So for them to make sense, they got to now attach CDC to their identity. That's the only way they will make sense. Have you ready to follow that trend? These terrible Unity Party people, shame. They are very shame. Very, very shame. So the only way they can defend their position so that it appears to people that they're making sense, they got to buy into the CDC's identity. So a man who's a Unity Party partisan, were he to call this show or call on other shows and start talking things, not much sense will be made out of it. But he also say, are we here? I am from, so that the credibility is given to his things he want to touch. Again, it doesn't matter whether you allow, because CDC people don't talk foolishness. They don't talk nonsense. So that the place you can expose yourself. Do I'm a CDC man, and then no CDC man will come and talk foolishness. CDC people don't talk nonsense. Not that, look, I am not a CDC like I told you people. I'm not. I don't carry any card for any political party in Liberia. No. But I believe that the best way they can be heard, or they can be given chance to be heard, is by saying, oh, I'm with the CDC. CDC, man, let me, I don't want like this. That's the best they can do now for themselves. But again, I just think that whichever way it is, we can just look at it. So the best way they can do it is to say, a CDC man. You got to align yourself with CDC. You can be a Unity Party partisan. You say, make a great deal of sense. You can make a great deal of sense. You don't have to align with any political party or borrow any political party identity because you think that the only way people will recognize you that you're making sense. You can defend your party. If Joseph Boakai is doing XYZ, why will you not stand up to say he's doing XYZ? Or you want for CDC people to see it that way before you think it's credible? Or you want for CDC people to accept it that way before you think it's credible? No, it can be credible. Stand by yourself and say, Boakai is doing this, and be sure about it. Stand by it. Don't be scared. The one makes you man. Stand by it. Doesn't matter how people feel, but once you are convinced and the truth is what you are telling, say it. This is it. So you just say it. It doesn't matter. But they will kind of call on the show, is there? But we are saying, I'm a CDC man. But, that pastor, why you say, what the God said, that other person that, the people, I don't know what kind of people get in the country. What kind of people we get in this country? Why they can't man up? M-A-N-U-P. Man up. Don't be like child. People like us, we have man up. That's why we are where we are. I know many of you are scared for us and whatever it is, but God will guide us. We have to man up. You got to man up. You got to stand up. If you want to let things go, let things go. Don't pretend about it. You have to just let it go. Don't pretend about it. It will hurt you. Because you know why? It's often said that it is easier to wake a man who is deeply in sleep or asleep than a man who is pretending to be asleep. Because a man who is, and a man who is pretending to be asleep, he will take some punches that he will feel the pain for. But when you are asleep, there are some touches people will have on you. You don't feel it because you are deeply in sleep. Right? You are in the depth of sleep. So you don't feel it that much. But if you're pretending to be asleep, then they're knocking you, you can feel the pain because you're pretending. Though it will be difficult to wake you, but you are pretending and you will feel the pain of the knocking because you know you're not sleeping. Your nerves are all awake, active, and whatever it is, any hit, it hurts. But a man who is deeply asleep, in the depth of sleep, that man, you hit things some kind of ways that it will take time before you feel the pain, before the nerve communicated to your body to say, somebody not hit you. That's how life is. So you'll stop pretending. You'll still feel pain. I don't care what you do. You'll still feel the pain. I don't care what you do. You're pretending you will still feel the pain. You either choose to let it go, which is very much important. We'll teach your lesson, life lessons, so that you'll get to know what life truly is. Yeah, you'll get to know what life truly is. The way you people have turned this country into something else. You have made this country to be a country where most people, no matter what it is, people are operating in fear for the sake of survival. Free speech is being trampled on Joseph Boakai. People not speaking freely. Maybe Joseph Boakai not giving me a job or something. But if I were working for Joseph Boakai and I'm sitting right here and saying what I'm saying here today, I'm finna losing my job. And because I don't want to lose my job, so what do? I curb, and of course, that freedom of expression. I will not freely express myself. That's what they call free speech. You can freely express yourself. When they say freely express yourself, is to express it with no repercussions. Or for anything to happen to you when you tell your thing clearly. Nothing will happen. You say it. Like your minister or your boss came to a meeting and say, anyone else who want to say anything, say it. Nothing will happen to you. Then a freedom of expression thing, they now open right there. Right? So that freedom of expression there, right? So they say it clearly. That anything you want to say in the meeting, all of y'all say it. Nobody will do anything to you. Say it. That free speech right there. Freedom of expression. But if you know at the end of it, you go in a meeting and anything you say there, something will happen to you. You don't say anything. That means people don't have free speech in that institution. So take that scenario and place it on Joseph Boakai. Do people have free speech? People don't have free speech. Because there are other people out there whom for them to express themselves, they will feel the consequences. Every speech delivered against Joseph Boakai and his group is what? It carries huge weight of consequences that you will bear. So, what is the essence? So most people, they just keep silent. And that's a dangerous thing ever. For you to make somebody to not be able to talk, them and just keep things in their heart is time bomb for you. Total time bomb. You don't know what they're planning. You don't know what they're doing. How they will do, whatever it is. You just say the person shouldn't talk. The person will just let you be. Or what? So if Liberian people let Joseph Boakai to be, the way they let Joseph Boakai to be is dangerous. Always never tell somebody, say, just let me be. Say what you want to say and let's deal with it. It's important. Letting people be get consequences. If that person chooses to just let you be, they will react in another manner. They will take some actions. So you see that? So we people may not understand it. By the way, we are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. Abdul Kadi Tita Aliu Sise If you dare call a man 419 man like you have said, I am about to block you. You know, I am blocking you now. I'm just telling you that I'm about to block you, but I'm blocking you now. You are not coming back here again. Because we don't tolerate nonsense. Right? So you are blocked, followed by the deleting of your comment. That's how we discipline Joseph Walker people on this show. That's how we discipline them. That's how we discipline them. So that how we can treat you. You know, I always told you people, if you didn't listen to your parents' advice, or if your parents failed to discipline you or train you, the society has a way of training you. They will not take that thing your parents took from you. If your parents fail to train you, or if you refuse to listen to your parents' training, don't think that you are going to be free. You are going to be free because, you are going to be free from societal training. Society will train you. I don't care what you do, you go where you cannot, society will train you. You know how they can train you? Rejection. They will reject you. You want to form part of society. So you got to train yourself and put yourself in a proper perspective that the only way society will accept you. So you see how society can train people? How society can train you. So if you didn't allow the training from your parents to flow, or your parents refuse to train you, the society has a way of training you. Because the society will force you. That's what we call, in that manner, you try to, is that about coping? No. Sometimes the people will chunk you a ride, or they will chase you out. Yeah. So you are forced to conform to societal norms. So your parents' norms that they have there, you say you will not listen to it. So you come now, you are forced to conform to societal norms. And you see Liberian people here, and they can be in discipline, and whatever it is, our government can train us, our government can do this, we can do our lawlessness here. When we go to America, what can happen? America can train us. Great Britain can train you. Stay in line before you get your money from the bank. Go on this side, stay online. Your time should come before you do XYZ. They train you. And you know what? That some of those training, they're not telling you anything more. That just by observation, you get trained straight. Just by observation, you will train yourself. Nobody going to train you, not by words. No. Just leave from here. Nobody going to train any like, bro, man. Yeah, they can stay online to go get your plane ticket off, or maybe get, or what they call for them to stamp your book. Yeah, that nonsense we can be passing all around. You know? Society has a way of teaching you lessons, and sometimes some of the lessons are taught quietly, silently. Just by observation, you conform. Because the only way you will be accepted, you think that your life you living in Liberia, you're able to live in when you go to London. In fact, you can start preparing yourself. The moment you get in a plane straight at the place, you can start observing that you got to follow. Now, say, please put a tray up. And what they call, excuse me, please try to off your phone. And of course, we are at this. What is your seatbelt? Do that. Everyone else, you got to. That the plane will make you to start knowing that you're in a different terrain now where lawlessness no longer exists. Right? So that lawlessness you can be doing here in the buses when they carry you on this side, they carry you on the other side in the bus. You get ready. Oh, I can get out anywhere. I don't want to see seatbelt, man. I can't do the 1 year. That's now you get there straight. You will know straight you're supposed to wear seatbelt. That's how life is. Liberia can fail on you, or you refuse to take the instructions or the discipline of Liberia. You go out there, you learn it by force. Because that's the only way you can be accepted. That's the only way you will be accepted. So you just know all of that. And that is very much key for us. All right. So we are here, and we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything. Medicine Yadolo shared with me something I have on my phone. Yeah, we'll try to work on that. You don't worry. The Cordwa people, we'll try to work on that. I just want to talk about our technicians on something. So, His Excellency Ambassador George Manawia shared with us a couple of photos of sorry, I just have to leave to go get this phone so that I can share with you the information vital for tonight as well. So, as a matter of fact, His Excellency Ambassador George Manawiya, President, former President of the Republic of Liberia and President. So you see, God, this country is interesting. And let me say congratulations to Lord Mayor Jefferson Koji as he graduated today. I saw that with him. So there are a series of pictures here we'll try to share with you. At least, my brother, go and thanks for making yourself, developing yourself, and doing all you can for yourself, for country. At least you will now come back now and with new something. And so I think we are here, and people may not understand some couple of things that may be happening. So His Excellency Ambassador George Manawiya, congratulate you, Jefferson Koji, and for your feat achieved. And so the president himself is in the great United States of America. And like I told you people, this is a first of World Cup, first World Cup since the president exited the presidency of the Republic of Liberia, the first World Cup, and back into private capacity. So he's out there doing a lot with FIFA. And so let me try to share with you some of these images that you will now see here. So let me just share them with you quickly. So let me say congratulations, first of all, to Jefferson Koji. We got to get it from here. Sorry to you people. So this is it. We are certainly getting there. All right. So these are images that you can see from there. I just try to share them with you in this manner, please. So we are getting there. These you can see them. So I just want to share them with you so that you see these images. You know exactly what's up, where we are getting at. So people, this country is an interesting country for all of us. This is Koji. Right here, you can see Koji, and with his team, they are working together for the good of the country. So there he's in. You got to get this documentary evidence so that the world will see and know that indeed wonders shall never end. And Koji is here again, and all right. So we have His Excellency, and it's also here. His images are here. We are going to share that with you as well. So this night is a whole night of sharing with you activities and events, and unfolding as the president of the Republic of Liberia. Then, but I said that the people's president is president by endorsement. And I said I want him over and over. I don't have time for you people. I don't have time for you. Whichever way I want to take it is up to you people. That my mother want to hear that Joseph Bogata president before your team president. So you've seen the images, right? Yeah. So the president is out there, and President Weir is out there working with his team, and all making sure that things work out for the World Cup. A couple of activities are unfolding as we speak. So they are getting there. You seen it? President is standing with FIFA as president, and the rest of the other folks. Just seen the images. I mean, you can tell us, get president who can go Google places and stand with Google people. That means tell I see some of the things that you can be you'll be embarrassing yourself. Your president whole day here cussing. All he care about. Here his followers, they are so abusers. Whole day they insulting people. That's what they just doing. So I'm showing you all of these images on purpose, so that you know what God can do. What God can do is this. What God can do is this. So I just wanted for you people to know this, so that we all know where we are getting at. So people, so let me take this. Let me take this one off and see what's popping. Okay, so this is fantastic. Fine picture. Fine picture. Fine picture. Fine picture. You see that one? Good. So we go for another one again. Yeah, fantastic pictures. The one at the face, the real face that you're coming see now. So you're seeing the other one. They want a real face. You're seeing that. Very good. A real face. They don't want a fake face or not face beat. So he doesn't do face beat. No, he doesn't do face beat at all. So he's out there working in a place that brought him to prominence, the terrain, the richest sports group, and of course enjoying themselves out there. So he's there cutting ribbons collectively, and you can see it there, right? You seen it there? Good. So those are things that he's out there with. So he has a very busy month because until the World Cup ends, very busy, very, very busy. He's going to be busy, very, very busy, and it's serious, very busy. He's going to be. So you see him. This is FIFA's president, Infantino, and him. They are standing up. He smiles, so excited to stand with George Weah. You can see it clearly, and very, very clear. I'm just showing you all these things so that you see them and see how excited these people can be when they're with this man. They are fighting to take picture with him. They are fighting to take picture with him. He's not fighting to take picture with them, right? That's the difference. Joseph Boga goes out there, he's fighting to take picture with people. You see Dumoya hold his hand, and they holding him, carrying him. Joseph Boga, no personality, nothing, but when George Weah appears out there, see what it is. So laughter. They won't stand beside him to take picture. George Weah is not standing, requesting for food. No. This is it. You can see it clearly, right? I'm showing you facts. I'm showing you facts. So you can see them. Just sharing with you these things. Look at how George Weah is standing to shake hands. It's Joseph Boga, he now knee down and all on the way woman here to take picture. Right? You see Infantino then watching. Look at the kind of confidence. The kind of way the man morphology alone all can tell you that he stands with authority. Look at how the man taking this picture. Look at that George Weah here. So well, Will Devil then that other useless one that can be acting like he's some kind of smart guy. Not knowing he's a fake man working with the Unity Party people. Then he started pronouncing how George Weah died. Whatever. And they say Will Devil or what? He all gonna put a money Nigerian pastor. Nonsense. He can talk this money. Those useless guys. I don't know what kind of man that's so. Everyone gonna be independent. Why you can come? Yeah, I independent. I get no side. I can say anything yet. From the day you lie on George Weah at the time you went on the gallop. So you just gotta repeat that. One thing about Joseph Boga and opponent. The moment you associate yourself with Joseph Boga, you can just remain foolish forever. So that I don't know the Willie Devil or what kind of Willie Devil or something. Nonsense. You lose credibility, my brother. You are gone forever. So I don't know why you do to come back again because you lied that George Weah was sick and they did so that celebration, blah, 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 all the kind of thing that you are talking, they don't trash then you are talking, you entire year. It's good that you not go join the Unity Party people that can lie. How all of you looking? So lies. Yeah. So lies. That the kind of man look at somebody who, what they call? They're sitting at the man playing football and all 24/7. You're seeing that you passing here around, you close your mouth, then you can put your mom, pastor, you can talk about prophet state and look at the pastor friend and what they call here and there. Some of you not get time. Some of you are just crazy. And it's terrible for you people to be crazy like that. You're just telling the social media platform to be talking about trash all the time. And you will end up disgracing yourself. In the end, you will disgrace yourself. In the end, you will disgrace yourself. Could you imagine that? George Weah, you want to be talking about? They're gonna mayor. You think the mayor passing around looking for people to take pictures with? Recently, there was something. Somebody is a millionaire. So a friend of ours went and told me, he said, "Oh, there's a millionaire who wants me to meet with President Weah. He wants me to go to a place, to go see a place, and blah, blah, blah." You know what the person said? The person didn't want it. Because I said millionaire there. They just want to take picture with me. Then they want to call a millionaire. I know you will call a millionaire. So the man, people, you know how many requests that the man attend, huh? Millionaire now, they not turn. He said, "I'm not going to anybody to come take picture with me. I'm going to anybody to come take picture with me." Yeah. So you seen it? All the things we're talking there, all the way you can be what they calling all the time. I can be looking at you, I'll be laughing. I said, look at these people. You see personality, then you there talking about all kinds of things here and there. Yeah. Man, who people fighting to take picture, where you're gonna be talking all kinds of things. I don't even know why I want. But we're getting there. And me, I don't get problem with y'all. Anything you want to do, you do it. It's up to you people. Anything you want to do, you do it. It's up to you people. So that's the issue. All those things can be what they're going. But let's get to the real issue. I see people sending me screenshots of Unity Party people insulting the man of God. But that's life. Let them do it. Let them do it. Let them insult. I like for them to insult. I like for them to insult. Let them insult. The more they insult, the more they're inviting Christ on themselves. But let me tell you something. Primate, like I told you people, he said he was going to say something today, and he did say it. And I told you that Primate was going to say something today, and he said it. Yeah, he said it. Before Primate could have said, in fact, he said something. He said something today again. He called me, and he said something. And I think I'm about to play because he said he wanted to play it. So I'm about to play it. He said he wanted to record it. I don't know what it is, and I'm about to play it. Yes, I'm playing it. I must play it. So I'm playing it. I'm playing it. I'm playing it. I'm playing it. And I just want for you people to hear him out.
I am declaring George Weah as the next president of Nigeria. If the election, everyone will destroy their government. Wow. Anybody want to 2028 and 2029 election, we don't need to see the goodness of Nigeria. Wow. Let me stop them with this. I have a church in Nigeria.
Okay, so sorry. Let me play it louder so that you can get him. Right? There was a call he made, and then we're having a conversation. Okay, I think he's saying he will sue somebody. So I think so. Yeah. So he said that, and it's very glaring. He said that today. So I just want for us to get clear about it. Okay, this is where he started. Okay, so let me share with you, please.
Yeah, doing the press conference because of one person. The whole country come together to do press conference. I said that the person is a drug dealer. 6 years that where was the president that we are drug dealer with him. Did I know him then? The Minister of Information must be sacked. Can you take it? Can you put it on tape? Okay. Because I will reply on Friday. So can you put this one on tape now?
Okay.
So that you please respond to him.
All right.
Is it possible?
Yeah. So just say it. Let me just record it, and what's your official response to the government's press conference and writing your state,
yes,
complaining.
Okay, oh yeah. Let's hear my voice. Pick my voice.
Okay.
Live right.
Okay.
Should I go ahead now?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening. Yeah,
okay. It's unfortunate that the whole Minister of Information did not even have adequate information about a particular statement. Can you fight man of God? You can't fight the office of a prophet. For this reason, but King Joseph will not have second term. God is against his government. Because one, the Minister of Information is supposed to be sacked because these are the people that mislead the president. Because the president is old mentally. He does not remind. The president even have dementia. He doesn't remember whatever that is going on. So with this caliber of nonsensical people who are not competent to be a minister of maybe Federal Republic of Liberia, they're supposed to go for total sack. Total sack. Sack your Minister of Information before you derail. It will just send you off the rail. Because what you said now is far from it.
Okay.
I have never supported George Weah. I've never met George Weah in 6 years then. It was during the election when we said what we said. I never supported George Weah. My prophecy supported Joseph Boakai. Let him go back to the history. Incompetent Minister of Information must be sacked. He's not enlightened. He's not educated for misinformation. I will sue him $2 billion for that misinformation. For that misinformation. Because he must bring an evidence to that effect. I have a clean record. I will sue him $2 billion. He has failed his duty. And that is the reason why God is against Joseph Boakai. Because his government is full of darkness. It's a satanic government. That's all.
You said the history. You said, did you check the history? You said your prophecy prior to the election, you had prophecies that favor Boakai. Which were those specific prophecies? What do they mean?
What the prophecy is this? I said that if the election go for second round, that George Weah will lose the election. That is a prophecy.
Right.
It's on the internet. I have the video. So the prophet does not even favor George Weah. I was looking for George Weah to tell him the step to take, but the vice president could not connect us. Simple.
Okay. Great.
Simple.
That's a simple one. Thank you.
I'm still expecting more. I'm still because they are loneliness. They don't have work. The minister does not have work. The president is so busy with all the problems that the Liberian people are having. They could not eat their 3 square meal. There was no good road, no light, everything, no good water. They are replying God. They are fighting God. Boakai is fighting God with his minister. His government has come to oblivion. Will go oblivion permanently.
Wow. Okay, I got it now.
I am coming for a live interview. There's a broad press conference I'm taking first Friday in July. I will invite King FM.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much. God bless you, my dear.
All right, Daddy. Okay, so you listen to him, and this is what he said. This was one of the things he said. We had this conversation today. So the next one that you talk about before I play the video in which he addressed these people. So the next one before he addressed. Okay, so let me get this one. You're listening again.
With 6 years of job here in office, he must bring an evidence to it because that's defamation of character. I will sue him, take him to the international court. $2 billion. And Boakai, putting incompetent people in his government, he is fighting God. The God is against Boakai's government. Bonka second term is in shambles. Bonka can never govern Liberians well because they have lawlessness as ministers. People who does not have ideas. People who are not educated enough. People who are not focused. People who doesn't have faith of human. People who doesn't care about rule of law. People who misgovern the country, such as the minister. You mentioned, I don't know his name. You mentioned his name there. These are the people who will make Liberia to fail and Bonka to fail. And because of this reason, God is against Bonka's government. And Bonka, that Joseph is not Joseph. His own Joseph is different from Biblical Joseph. How can they don't have sense? They have nothing to offer. Simple word. They are replying. When they are not busy with people's votes, they wasted it. People who vote for Bonka vote for devil. They vote for devil. Because I don't know why they vote for you. You are not busy. Go and borrow money to work. You could not borrow money. He doesn't go out. He's just in the office to gossip. And these are the kind of ministers. I don't even expect any reply from them. For this reason, I'm going to follow them back to back. I am declaring George Weah as the next president of Liberia. If they rig the election, heaven will destroy their government.
Wow.
Anybody who will rig 2028 and 2029 election will not live to see the goodness of Liberians.
Wow.
Let me still talk them with this. I have a church in Liberia. I will leave that. I will pack out of that. Oh no, don't let me say that because we don't have church in Liberia. I just want to shock them so that they will start running up and down because they will know the name of the church. So if I say I have church in Liberia and I don't have church in Liberia, I mean I have lied too. So it's not good. So the Bonka and his satanic agencies are the so-called ministers that they have. Because God is ready to fight this war, and I'm ready for Bonka and his agents. Because it's a satanic agency and God that is fighting now. That's why there's no prophet in Liberia. They have silenced all of them. They can't tell them the truth. If Bonka win the election, is it not rigged?
Sure.
He didn't win at the first stage. If Joshua have listened to my warning, Joshua will have won that election because he ignores the warning. But it was played everywhere. After the first round of the election, you pick it up now. Abraham Scott said, you interviewed me.
Yeah.
That, okay, this is it. And everything was circulated everywhere. Now, if this election go for second term, that George Weah will not win. And the people working with George Weah, they are the one who betrayed George Weah.
So,
George Weah government is better than Bonka's government. Bonka is not a child of God. He is not a child of God. So that is my response. Please, when you do it, you send the audio, you send it to me.
Okay, I will do that.
They are in trouble. The government is in trouble.
Okay.
They are in trouble.
Okay. Okay, Daddy. The government is in trouble. Is it Joseph Wakala, child of God? Joseph, Joseph, I read Joseph as in the Bible so much for different Joseph. So what they call it. He said they are in trouble. I'm ready for them. You see, the Unity Party folks, y'all leave this man alone. Y'all leave this man alone. The man is bold and courageous. He's not scared. So if he can say anything he wants to say, he's not scared. He's not depending on anybody's money for any minister to go pay whatever it is. No. Is it a crew, bro? But the thing they're talking, that's something that we okay. But let me tell you something. There was something he said today, right? There was something he said today, and let me try to share with you these few things. There was something he said today. Let me share with you this. So let me put him on the side so that you get what he said today. It's very important. Okay. So you're listening to him.
President of Liberia.
All together. Stronger message. Right.
President of Liberia to me.
This is what he said today. Okay,
He said the embassy further notes that Prime Minister Oyedele has previously involved himself in Liberia. This from the President of Liberia. President of Liberia to me. He said the embassy further notes that Prime Minister Oyedele has previously involved himself in Liberia politics affairs, including publicly campaigning for a presidential candidate during Liberia 2023 presidential elections. Right? That's where only where I want to pick. The rest are irrelevant. Right? The Nigerian government replied then on my behalf. He now said that according to the government of Nigeria expresses considerable surprises that remarks made by the private citizen have become the subject of former diplomatic competence between the two friendly concerned states. Well, let me go through third party. Let me direct it straight. I think that anyways, I don't want to talk. 2023 election. When I won George Weah, maybe it's 2023 or 2020, whatever. I won George Weah. I said you will lose this election if it goes for second phase. Because you who replied, you did not have anything. You have no record of anything. You are talking to a man of God, of repute, right? I have it. Go to the internet. I said, if this election goes for second term, George Weah will lose. Bunker, Joseph, you are an old man. As well as you're a young man now, I would have compared you with something that will ridicule your office to nothing less. One, you don't have work. The Liberia problem is not enough for you. You now sit down and begin to analyze my prophecy. Shame to you. Right? I'm coming on. Just wait. When I want George Weah refuses to listen to my warnings. And I said to the Liberians, I said, if you allow the opposition to win this election, see what will happen to your government. See what will happen in your country. Is it not happen now? Can you share with the Bible that it does not happen? Those people replying me, they are your followers. They are your subjects, right? They are your puppets, right? I cannot reply them. They are not my stuff. I'm a prophet. And why I'm replying you are Mr. Bunker is because you are not of light. You are of darkness. You don't worship God, you worship an idol. I have your details. I prayed about you. Now, let me now tell you, I helped you. Ask late Solomon George. He consulted me for you. When I made that prophecy, I consulted Liberia Vice President then. She did not listen. Right? That's why we make that prophecy to come to pass. George can tell you this. And when George wanted to invite me to Liberia, I said I will not come. You have been importing Nigerian pastors or prophets. They can't stop your second time. They can't give you victory for your second term. Already you have lost the second term. I am not saying it categorically. Go and do your worst. Don't write to Nigerian government. Go and write to Donald Trump. We are going to settle it at Donald Trump court, not in Nigerian government. Shame to you. Your country, there's problem there. It's just a warnings. It's because you have hidden things about Liberia. Liberia will not be prosper under you. Bunker cannot be prosper under you. All of these mumu people that you are following writing, you are not enjoying it. The government, there's problem, there's hardship. This is what we tell Nigerian government. Ask. We told Nana Dokufo 2020 that his government is satanic. Did he report me to anybody? Bunker, your government is satanic. Everyone have condemned your government. Your second time is a failure. You won't win your second time. Mark my word, a prophet is talking. You don't need to talk. Go and use your juju to fight. You don't, instead of you sit down, let this word humble you. Let the word humble you. You now write letter. You are wasting your ink to write to the Nigerian government because of one important personality of God telling you simple word. So said the Lord. Import 1 billion. George, where is the next president? Let me now come out clearly. Is the next president of Liberia. And mind you, first Saturday, I'm going to do press conference. Kings FM have been invited. Abraham God sent will be invited into this press conference. You will now hear more details. More. I don't reply president, but I now see that you are lazy. Hold man with laziness, with lazy officials who cannot give you simple explanation that calm down. Don't reply this man, no. I will just reply you will be ruined, your government will get ruined. You are fighting God, you want to fight God through me. And God is ready to disgrace you. No more second time for you. You have been bringing prophets. They have been telling you what you will hear. What happened to Ham? He invited prophets. He said, I know that one man will never talk good about me. And what happened? He died disgracefully. Joseph, that's how your government will end disgracefully. Because I don't want to reply to you. You are full of satanic, devil, government. You don't have work. Go to China and borrow money. Go to IMF and borrow money. And leave this man of God alone. Thank you, Nigerian government, for giving them the right answer. It's a personal matter. Or you go to court. Go to highest court. I have given you now. Reply again. Then I will now know that. Then I will now follow you up. Reply. Yeah.
Reply, Jeje. So there is fire for fire. You know what I got Jeje in Nigeria? Fire for fire. Jeje, fire for fire. So you see, reply, Jeje. That means he's ready for you. And this is it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You know, it's just starting. And I say Liberian people can fight for themselves. God will raise the stones. When they say God say he will raise the stones to fight the battle at the stone and the year sooner. Foreigners are fighting for us while we sit right here. Because the pastors and people who want to stand up tall and start speaking today, they are scared. It's either they fear somebody will go kill them or whatever it is. Most of the pastors, they are scared. This man is saying nobody can do anything to him. And that Solomon George thing he's talking about later, I knew about it. Yeah. And this is where our labor skeptical say, but they may have been talking to we are. How can Solomon George business came inside? So his agent on ground here, he the one told me that Solomon George is the liaison between Bwaka and that of this old man. And the man was telling Solomon George everything that he felt about Bwaka. This man. Now, what he just mentioned, he said the late Solomon George. I knew about that. There was not something that I could come on the radio with to say. So if we have men of God here who will now stand up and say, this is me, you like it, you won't come in and in your business. The days of Sheikh Fakuma Kanene, the days of Bishop Marco Pakara Francis, then those days are gone. Those were the men that could stand up to the lens of terror. They could speak, they say anything they want to say. Not today. That today you see men of God really fighting and whatever it is, that today they are going to have men of God involved in politics. We have men of God in this country who were deeply into the politics of this country and were caring about what happened to the Liberian people. How we got to know the names that I'm calling here today? How we got to know them? These were people that were standing up to power. One of the guys who have been very influential and very forceful and are doing the Taylor Town, they never used to that Bishop, I think Joseph Gadier Johnson. I think, the Revelations as the church, Baptist on the Oro. There's one man who used to stand to us. And then he get ready, he tells you the truth. You don't want to leg in at your business. I am telling you, we have men of God in here because they're not here again. We have men of God in here who could stand up to the likes of Taylor and speak to him. That the man doing. That way the man see, there are several other Nigerian pastors. They don't joke. When they take their pulpit, they're ready to fire. They don't joke. You will say, no. Because you know why? Those congregants, they are members who are seated. Those members are being affected by the day. They feel political decisions take them to church to go pray to pastors. When indeed, the answer to the prayers don't have to come from there. It has to come from their own members who are sitting right among them, who are ministers, officials of government. That's why they do it. They don't know. They don't care. They believe that when they are preaching in the church, a minister is sitting there. A cabinet official is sitting there. You will hear it. They don't joke with it. They don't joke with it. So they don't joke with it. Now, today, today I wonder why they call. No. They don't. So whatever you say here, the man of God deep into our politics, he's doing this here and there. You're blind. You're blind. We used to hear about council of churches. You think about fun in this country? Council of churches? But you don't be releasing statements. Were they not pastors releasing political statements? Do you think we have time for them? No. Those people used to stand tall. They were men of God. They would tell the council of churches president has spoken today. Oh, do you see the government trembling? I can remember Louis Brown, one time information minister. At that time, I'm on What's Your View or whatever it is at Truth FM. They may attack the council of churches and say they are corrupt because the men never had time. They were firing at that time, council of churches. They were not joking. They were not men of God, speaking to political issues. So when the pastor chooses to come, God using him to speak through these things. What a big deal about that. You see what your problems are in this country? You tend to be blind to issues. So let me ask you a question. Why is it when somebody talks anything about Joseph Boakai, you can make your vex? George Weah sat here. George Weah, who is the most popular man. You talk all the nasty things you could talk about him. You get called about them, flew around here in communities. Nobody touched them. Prophet Kide, they insulted where they came. They flew around in this country and nobody touched them. But soon as Joseph Boakai, whatever it is, you're fumbling, you're doing this here and there because he's demonic. That's what the demon does. He's very, very demonic. That's what the demon will do. Compassion is not with the demon. Now, what you see other things they can be doing here and there, try it. Go to the demon. Yeah, the demon gave you houses and cars and tell you, say, when you break the law here, you will lose your firstborn. Then go to God. Let God give you horses and cars and say, thou shalt not sin when you do this. Try and see if you sin against God, your cars will vanish. And try against the demon and see whether when you defy the demon and break the laws and see what will happen. Compassion is not with the demon. That's why you see Joseph Boakai and his team. They are demonic. They are not compassionate. No, compassion is not with them. God has that. So we may do all our things that will pass around, we do SYZ. God will still consider us because compassion is there. God is passion. No, compassion is what God carries. It's why he looks out when we do something, he let it. But Joseph Boakai is demonic. He doesn't have time for you Liberian people. You think he really cares about you people? You saw the message now recently and say, oh, the country is going good. People seeing it here and there. George Weah, solar plant that he initiated. He not called George Weah neither. He woke up and said the solar plant, Google things are happening. They posted it. But the place I told you, say, will jump behind you, like the overhead pass here, let it finish. Then you can say that your overhead pass. The player will see fun. The Chinese people like it, they do any trash with it. That overhead pass, that George Weah overhead pass. George Weah's brain. George Weah, that in fact, so George Weah brain, Joseph Boakai still operating with. The overhead pass that George Weah brain. The solar farm, what about that George Weah brain? Why did Joseph Boakai not bring fresh? When the man said the man confused, the man brain has decayed. Nothing sound inside. Who said that one fresh? Before the man of God could say, now Jeremiah. Everything that is that Joseph Boakai is group working with today, that George Weah dream, that George Weah brain, they still using. They say the men are so full boy in a brain, nothing inside. That the man brain they still using up to now. everything, absolutely everything they are using today. I say that George Weah brain, they are still using his vision, his thoughts about the country. This country will pick up again as of 2029. You will see strange things happening again. Nothing strange you're seeing. The only thing that you know about it are things that George Weah pronounced, are things you know, because George Weah announced it, because George Weah pronounced it. That's why you are seeing them. The overhead pass, all the things that you're seeing it, the pseudo farm, all the things that you're seeing it, because of what George. Look, this is what it is, right? God is very wonderful. There are people who profess things from their mouth, and God does not allow those things to go back without answered or without fulfillment. That's what God does for his chosen ones. So when they say it, God takes it and takes ownership of it and say it will not go back unfulfilled. God will make sure that it is fulfilled. That's how God operates. That's why you see every little thing George Weah say he will do, it just used to happen because that God's own backing towards him. Joseph Walker has said things here, it not happen here. No, because he's not backed by God. Now he must go kill more people because the demon wants blood before the demon does anything. He must go kill people. He must do that terrible thing. That's why you see the Unity Party people, they are very angry. They are demonic. Something in them. They are not tolerant. Every little thing shakes them. Things that don't move other people because it's life. Understand that this is life. Things will happen. This is life. So what is the issue? Every small thing they talk about Judah, you see that the manager gave it, all of them just start cussing all over the place. Do you know how many times people curse George Weah here? George Weah discourage people from cursing back. I'll give you a classic example. The CDC COP. When they decided to attack those US students, what did George Weah do? George Weah took the stance and condemned those boys who were fighting on his behalf and said, if anybody want to be with the CDC and you call yourself CDC COP, you got to behave like us. For us, we don't engage into violence. That's George Weah for you. That is George Weah for you. Joseph got people cussing all over you to call and say, no more, Ali, you stop these things. And a man of God said, I mean, what do you call you leave it? Look, the guys are trying. Look, let me tell you something. There's a guy. In fact, there's one of those cases I'm on recently, and so forth about somebody, but I would not just say it much because we haven't even started trial, but it's just committed something. So one of the supporters of McGill is caught up in something. So I called McGill, begin to talk to him about it. I said, oh, you're one of the people, what they call, they contacted me, wanted me to be their lawyer or so forth here and there. He said, I told DJ, you gotta leave these people. He said, maybe me. People that cost me in the country. I don't want anybody to cost someone. If it ever happen, I don't want anybody to cost someone. That is how George Weah is. You see how McGill responded to me? I don't want anybody to cost on my behalf. At election, we'll fight there. You cause, you go to the battle bar, you know win. What is the essence of the cause? Nothing. It doesn't solve any problem. It doesn't change anything. The prophet here say that indeed you will not make it 2029. You think the causing can change it? No. All you need to do work to defeat the prophet. Or change your behavior, change your course, and make sure that the prophecy doesn't come true. It's not by insulting. That's not how it works. Then some of you are saying that I'm going to say Willie devil or what kind of devil talking about a nonsense. That other useless one sitting down or straight up pimp, load of gay passing around. These are the kind of guys that they are very crazy. So he comes back and say, there's what the message. Let me tell you something. In the Bible, go and read your Bible. That's why when prophets come to me, and they tell me, say, AB, there is a prophecy about XYZ. I don't go back to them to ask them to consider because it didn't come from them. I go to God. I say, God, this is a dream somebody had for me. This is a prophecy somebody had for me. For any reason, that Lord, that this thing is going to happen because of roles that I play. Father, forgive me. I will change my ways. If I change my ways, the prophet has said his thing is going by a business. I can't go back to him. I go to God, whom the prophecy came from. And said, God, I beg you. Hezekiah in the Bible, what happened? The prophet walked up to him and he said, pack all your things. God has told me to tell you that your day has ended and you are about to die. So pack all your things and go. What did Hezekiah do? Did he go to the prophet to go tell him and say, please, I beg you, go back to God? No, he ran straight to God because this is where the prophecy came from. Hezekiah ran to God and said, God, I beg you, look at my account. Look at the life I have lived for you, God. Please add me up. Let me stay live on. God considered Hezekiah's tears and considered it. You think the prophecy was wrong? No. It was because of the change in behavior, the attitude, the conduct of Hezekiah. So when you see some prophets, they say things and it didn't come to true, it doesn't mean it failed. It means that perhaps it could be failed, but it means that perhaps. So you look at the prophet, perhaps the people that the prophecy involved, they decided to change course. Second Chronicle also talk about that. God also said in Second Chronicle, he said, if my people who are called by my name will change their ways and of course do XYZ, I will hear their cry and I will consider them. If my people who are called by my name, these are conditional issues. Some of it may not come conditional, but indirectly, you know that there are conditions attached. That the prophecy has come. Maybe you just have to say, no, I have to go to God to talk to God to see whether there's a second chance. And it will work. And if it works, could I go to the prophet and tell him, say, no, I will go to the prophet and say, thank you so much for your prophecy. Your prophecy was able to give me reason to run to God, to talk to God, to change my ways, to do XYZ. Go to the prophet and tell him, say, the moment you release that prophecy, oh, I didn't joke. I went straight to God. I was now devoted. I was doing this. The prophecy didn't come true. Doesn't mean a man lie, but you took actions. You're sitting down there. Okay, look at the ratio of the men prophecies. You talk about 10. You know how many thousands and thousands of prophecies that may have had that have come true? So you talk about 10. And then you just one way, double way, fat face, fat set with gay thing. All of them sitting down there doing all of those kind of thing, a gay looking person in the girl sitting there. And you heard the prophet. You heard the prophet. The prophet said, instead of the prophecy humbling you people, for you to humble yourself, to say, God, I beg you, are scared. They kind of thing I'm hearing. It shouldn't even happen to us. We beg you, Lord. In what way are we running this government that is not pleasing to you, for which the kind of prophecies are coming? Lord, we beg. Instead of you saying that, you're calling the man Zogo, you're doing this, you're doing all those kind of things. You think that how it works? Do you people think that how it works? You're out there, you go to church, you don't even know some of these things. I'm not saying that they are not false prophets. But that man, majority of what he has said had always come true. Your brother, I know man of God here. Your brother, man of God here. And what the man say, you go for any Nigerian pastor, anywhere, whatever it is you're bringing here. I can tell you, with the kind of attitude that you people on, you will go. The man even said it. Because the man knows that when prophecies are released, when people are humbled and they change their behavior and course, it's obvious that things will change. Yeah, it's obvious that things will change. But with the kind of behavior you people on, you think God will allow you to disgrace the man of God with the kind of rudeness that you people on? I thought if you want to disgrace the man of God, go to the same God. God said vengeance is his. If anybody uses his name, just go to God, say somebody misusing your name. God will deal with the prophet. And now you people, just say you go to church. Then Joseph Boga says that his people, they're cursing all over the place. He's not beginning to control and say, no, just stop it. Just stop it. Anything you are afraid of will follow you. I don't care what you do. If you don't want to face it, anything you run away from, you're not solving the problem. If you think by insulting the prophet, you are solving the problem, you lie, you're running away from the problem, you will still face it. Because the years are not adding up, they are subtracting by the day. The day is subtracting, like today is gone, it's subtracted. Tomorrow will be subtracted. Day after will be subtracted. The next week subtracted. The next month subtracted. Months after months is being subtracted. Your 6th year is being subtracted by the day. It's not in addition. So why are you so stubborn? You're behaving like Pharaoh. Pharaoh, very arrogant and rude, thinking that the children of Israel would never live or honor his watch. That's why you people on here so. Joseph Boaka is the next Pharaoh, thinking that we will not be released honor his watch. So as a result, whatever it is, he's there using his men to insult anybody, beat people, do this one to people that they are business. You will let the children of God to go. 2029 is the real rescue. The children of God going to be rescued. I don't care what you do. Nana, their son, people who were with Unity Party, I don't want to call some of their names. They are running to we are now as their rescuer. I say there are people who were with Unity Party. They supported Unity Party. They are disenchanted. They are feeling so terrible. They believe that they are let down. They are running to we are now for rescue. They say, you are the only one who can rescue us now. Because we look at our life. We lived 6 years under your administration. We are with nothing. We thought that Joseph Boakai by coming there were going to make things better. So another 6 years again, we are going 12 years. We're sitting and nothing happening. So look at our life. They are running out to we are and say, we will beg you. 12 years going in vain. Nothing changed for us again. Some people have been so unfortunate for them. The United Party, the first 12 years, nothing happened for them. Then another 12 years again because CDC 6 years plus. Joseph Boakai 6 years, another 12 years. Nothing happening for them. So they say, we can't go like that now. 24 years with nothing happening, nothing changing. In fact, it is George Weah who came to power and started making things to change for Liberia for the better. Yeah, George Weah came to power before things started changing for Liberia for the better. Now individuals are suffering. So all of them now, they are running to Weah now and say, Weah, you are the only rescuer. Let me tell you, a lawmaker looked at me today and prophesied. Let me just put it that way. He said, AB, and you see, they say no quorum, you hearing all the things. Look at the time the speaker went for session today. Mapinko had to be passing around here and there. Say, oh, nobody that can do well. Nothing here. I would like to nobody, because everyone don't take the government to be serious. Joseph Boakai, everyone else takes Joseph Boakai government to be unserious. So they are all confused. He said by 2027, because at the time most of the lawmakers will be fighting for their re-election now. They will not come to session because there is nothing there. In fact, they will be fighting in their community because already all the 3 years, 4 years, they ain't carry nothing to their community put in here. So they will start now. They will, instead of, because they will start living with the people now because they want the people to just feel sorry for them now. Because there is nothing they are sitting here to send to the people. You know, most times you will see the lawmakers spend most of their time here on the election year. You see them go back is because they are taking something from here and then sending it back to their people and their projects. They are carrying out activities there. So the activities will speak for them. So all they need to do during election year is to just make physical presence felt. That's all. Now, the current breed of lawmakers, nothing happening for them in the counties. So now they will say, but we're sitting down here, nothing happening. By the time the other boys who get at least something and they want to take them from office, that the men will be doing a small project in there. So they too say they don't get anything. They will now go sit down with the people in the county now and be sitting down with them and say, let us just eat cassava together. Let's do the one, let's do the SYZ. That's what they will be doing now. That's what they will be doing. So by 2027, 28 or whatever, you will not see the lawmaker then coming to session again. They're going to go fight now. You will see what will happen. This is the country we have. This is the country. And I told that person, I told the lawmaker, I said the thing they call karma is real. Richard Kun will bother with the disgrace that you never ever wanted to use. You will regret why he even have to put himself at that level. Stroke and thing will carry him. Karma is real. They hide the cause the Liberian people. The stealing that they did to the Liberian people just to have themselves satisfied. It shall be. Well, into the wise is quite sufficient. Let me get to the lines and interact with you. I'll call us right here on this very day. My name is Cyprian Godson Wayne, as usual. Till God do me part from this word. I'm grateful to all of you for the support that you have given us over the period. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. Like I said, I will keep stressing that with God, all things are possible. Let's get to the lines and interact with you. I'll call us. Elo, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Thank you, brother. The official spokesperson for the Liberian Civil Rights Movement, adjourning from Carwell. AB, do you know that most of the Liberian people do not believe in prophecy? How can you go to church then you don't believe in God? Why? If I also want to believe in prophecy, in the prophet will prosper. You will come to poor. So we have more than we do in the keke. You know what I mean? They call it more, maybe they are president or churches, but they will say things that they not correspond with the word of God. You see, and Boakai believes with the word of God. You know what I said in there? They say in the Bible, every guy, I told you, say you make them ready to war. Oh God, let me hear. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. But prove that to God. Saying what you done, then you know, we echo on your turn the decision around, but you're not proving nothing. You also finding demo. Every man who said I was when I win, see what happened. That happening on maybe. They're being professor, and they are funny. They are with the wrong man. Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. And what are you doing?
Yes, how are you, Teacher?
Teku Kalasco Demaro. Let's hear from you, boss.
Thank you. I'm following the program as usual.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe, there's nothing that is surprising to me.
Okay.
I know, like I always say to you, maybe on your platform, that nothing that is the United Party guys are doing now that is surprising. Maybe the book can say one apple can spoil whole,
Yeah.
Mr. Buckeye came to the leadership on the basis of, I would say, empathy, right? And he won elections, and some of the statements that he made, along with people that were supporting him, we all know. But fast forward, that is behind us, Eddie, you remember this Nigerian guy who used to be all on social media, they call Parana.
Yeah, Parana, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. That guy used to be on Joshua, and Parana was being used by some member of the Unity Party. Okay. That guy was all on Joshua. I will send you the clip, and I will send you Patrick, Mo, and the other people that used to be sharing the guy posts, because he used to be on George Weah, saying all kinds of things about George Weah. But one day, you did not see any government official from President Weah administration to go back and say they want to respond to the guy or cursing him on social media.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, at a certain point in time, President Weah issued a statement that none of his government officials should be on Facebook.
Yeah.
You remember that time?
Yeah,
right?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yes. He said, let's concentrate on the work of the Liberian people and leave social media. And all of the ministers, you could not see them. But this time around is different. Eddie, I'm asking you, apparently you may not have the answer, but what are these guys really afraid of? What are they really afraid of? Eddie, what are they really afraid of that they are going ballistic on a prophecy that was being made by a man that have not only done one-time prophecy, he have done it countlessly within his own country, Nigeria.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Somebody get the umbrella audacity to write a communication to them. How do you, what kind of mockery? What kind of is this? Why are these people bringing our country into this kind of public disrepute? So you think the United Party believe that they're not going to leave power?
That's a belief.
That's the kind of that's I said. And Eddie, trust me, after 2029, the stroke patient will be Nigeria.
We are stroke patient. Our expectation can bring stroke.
Because these guys, they think they're doing so, and they're like doing people. Maybe the pastor, the man of God told us, the clip is there. So the country will be tough until people will drink dirty water. What reason that you not see people drawing water from the Sunny well?
Yeah, the videos are there. Yeah.
Yeah. You see people drawing water from Sunny well? You see people, the pastor said that the country will get tough to the extent people will be walking. You see hunger will be. You have not seen that. You have not seen how parents can't afford to send their children to school anymore. You don't see how businesses are closing. You don't see how Liberians are crying every day that the country is tough, nothing is going on. You not see how the president children are taking our concession from the Ministry of Transport and getting it to Lebanese people. You not seeing that? You not seeing that everything now is being so diminished to the extent where our country, when they say the president will be confused, they're not. We're not seeing acting like you want to go get your car and go. You didn't see that one? You not see the president asking after so many advanced president, he sat on there early address. But when he sat on there, he said, I'm going to tell the people to sit down. They're not confused there. Look, Eddie. You see, I listen to you 247, Eddie.
Thank you.
Aside from your political commentary, Eddie, but you speak religion and you believe. And some of these things you can be doing, Eddie, don't look it. It's resonating. I can say to you, right. Where is coming back to be the president that will deliver this country?
Certainly.
All these things these guys are doing are living in Joshua's shadow. They are living in Joshua's shadow. Talking about the building road, they go dedicate solar panel. They even know that. And when we prove some of these things, they come back, they say, okay, Dara did not say, okay, Liberia belongs to Joshua. No, Liberia belongs to Joshua.
No, you won't be sarcastic now. In defeat.
You won't be sarcastic.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, that's not what we say. We know that, like I said, Amy, government is continuing. When your predecessor did something, when you come, acknowledging. But you know why, Amy, they are afraid to acknowledge Joshua? Because they lie so much that Joshua did not do anything in the country.
Right.
So coming back to say they still started under Joshua, then it will start questioning they will start questioning themselves. I thought we said Joshua ain't do nothing. But why are we acknowledging it? That is still getting there today to the extent where when you go, the school then that we pay, he went to dedicate, they put a name on it.
Terrible.
And that's the shame. It's a shame. Maybe it's a shame. When your Christmas will be good, that's a common saying in our country, you will know from the eve. This man had his inauguration on the two presidents. Marabio drove from Sierra Leone to Caen, Akufo came. We were in the chat room, and I was in chat. We had a special chat room. There were Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Senegal, and other places. And after that inauguration, the level of mockery that this guy played out of us.
Wow.
Mockery. They say we were even afraid. Before the whole country helped us scatter. Everybody mocking at us. Two presidents. Joshua had inauguration in this country. You had the airport was practically being blocked from private jets. And Eddie, we saw the result.
You're right.
We saw the result. We saw the Emirates. We saw the Coca-Cola, the EFWA to Coca-Cola factory. We saw the EFWA to RRA.
That was the show of support. Yeah. The inauguration ISA can tell you the show of support and interest. Yeah.
Interest in the country. We started seeing it. But because they were so agitated, they started portraying our country negatively, taking their body by going, paying people to harm people, taking our social media posts, what I want to call Justin, or on social media, causing man, taking the other people. I mean, they got on social media, running the country all kinds of negative ways. Because they wanted to project a negative image of the country. Notwithstanding, everywhere Joshua, when he coming back to the country, there was a dividend as compared to just Boakai that when he said, bro, I know far better Chani money, we can see.
But Chani money, you can see Chani money. Yeah, I thought you had say you are coming to talk about Chani money. Go ahead.
That man, when some of the people that he started interacting with, imagine going, making big meeting Kosovo president, Kosovo. They say, yeah, Baka meeting Kosovo president. Those are the things you can't be bluffing us with. Which one of the president that officially that have invited Joseph Jomo Boakai and say, okay, we send you an official communication. When Joshua was the president, the vice president officially for state visit, Macron wrote in, they say, you going for the Paris Forum, I'm writing you officially to visit my country as the president-elect of the country. How many of you that are happy to this man? Aside from going on General Assembly, aside from going for climate change, aside, one of the presidents have officially, aside from Sierra Leone president, and there where he went to school. So when they go to Africa, they go to Africa and go speak Creole there. Now they Creole papa then they. Now then they go and speak that Creole. He go. You have a president. You have a first lady. I travel with Claudia. Like maybe I always say, I travel with Claudia. My mom. I travel with her to China. I travel with her to Russia. I travel with her to other places. Only because she wanted to come back and give to the country. When we have first lady now, she got budgetary allocation. She got budget. What are we seeing? The only thing we see her picture on bare sheet to clinic.
Our officer dead from day one. Our officer dead.
Just oppose the both people, their contribution to the country. This woman, why you consider that the woman not Liberian, but her contribution to Liberia is complete. No first lady ever has ever done what Claudia have done or is doing in the country. It's doing because she loved her husband, she loved the Liberian people, and she wants to continue to give back to our country. And you bring people who wouldn't believe in, on social media, abusing people. When anybody talk, they curse you. When the other person talk, no. But again, maybe I always say something.
Sure.
Posterity will be our judge.
You're right.
It is judging us, not letting. You have people, maybe, when we used to go, look, when we go in our community, you used to see people lining up. So money when we leave from our houses, people lining up. And they used to see. But when we do it, they used to say, oh yeah, we needed our country money. The other people there now, they not get their country money too. The people not get their country money. Why are they not giving back as compared to what we were doing? Because Joshua taught us. Joshua taught us to give back. That's the reason why he went to Claratan, he went to Doe community, he went to Popov's Beach, he went to this underprivileged community and appointed ministers from there. So those ministers, they can be a trickle-down effect on the community.
Sure.
But what do we see today? We see an influx of people from the diaspora, the United States of America, precisely. You think that money will be there? The money is going back. They need to pay their mortgages.
You're right.
So you will not see the dividend of it. You will not. You're breaking people home down. When they ask you, you say, God not making new land.
I like that. All right. Okay.
Thank you, KB, and it's always good to be on your platform.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, thank you.
I really appreciate that, my brother. Thank you so much, Carrasco. Let's get on to the next caller right here. On
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, this is Lester. You speak Lester City.
Let's hear from you, Chief.
Yeah, baby. If you can, it's I don't want to have that prophecy, and I think that the President will be the next president of 2029. I give you that prophecy. I told you say that God turn the country to the tree around and make it when he said that who say President will not be president in this country. It's other one and prophet from Nigeria telling you so town me I not talk too much.
But
God told me that what I can say. Yeah, very hard to talk. But when I say something, and a day
Somebody will say it again. But you don't believe us because we are not pastor, we are not heaven, we are not deacon. So
you can say that. Don't defeat yourself. Forget about it. Yeah.
hello,
That's it.
hello, but Ebi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I come here.
Fine, please go on. Let's listen to you, please.
Yeah, this is Spanish KB 1 million. We are a follower of Abraham Costin William. But Ebi, thank you for your service on the church. Thank you very much for what you do for us. But Ebi, these people, I don't want for you to be a fasting. Because the people say a parable that they say when the baboon one die, he will not hear with us son. How will man of God can a professor? You get things in the country for you to do. You're not doing it. You get now as I speaking tonight, we get 2 flags in our country today. You're not talking on that. The people currently they are building on our land. And their citizens have already moved on our land and they're sitting out there. You're not talking about that. Okay. Yeah, my country there. Yeah, Martin. Few years from now, Grand country will collapse because the chemical that the people are using, that chemical is going to automatically destroy Grand country. No drinking water will be there.
Wow.
You're not talking about it. But the one that the man of God say, that you're going to fight the man of God.
Sure.
What kind of case? This is a complete case that the government, on the government. You have things to do in the country. You're not doing it. Because man of God say something. And they say man of God, Professor Eki, Jowiya, Eki to pass. All the things that the man say. One time I can remember, yeah, the man was on the radio, the man challenge you. They say, baby, they say when your national team qualify for the World Cup or the African Cup of Nations, I will give you so amount. You're not happy?
Right.
You're happy?
You're right. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, my brother.
So, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Hello, how you doing? Let's get on to the next WhatsApp line quickly. Hello.
Hello, this is Melinson from New Jersey.
Yeah, let's hear from you, Melinson, quickly, please.
Thank you so much for the show. Thank you for playing all of the prophet or interview that he had. Thank you so much. And also, I want to thank Sekou Kalasco for all the points he stressed out. But this is what I got to say. I heard Joseph Boaga is called a deacon in a church. How can a man who is called a deacon in a church allow he and his supporter to be attacking a prophet, a man of God, for prophecy? How can that happen? But one thing the man of God said that I agree with 100%, that I have always stated, I will state here. He said Joseph Boaga government will end in disgrace. I've always said it. If Joseph Boaga government attempts to rig the election in 2029, his government will end in disgrace. All a government official and their family will feel the full weight of the Liberian people, so they will go in exile perpetually. I've said it always that the thing ECOWAS did in Gambia against Yahya Jammeh will be done in Liberia. And when it happens, Boaga and his supporters, they will flee Liberia and so on, they will never return.
Wow.
I've been saying it all the time. And that was the man of God said that the government will end in disgrace. That means when they attempt to rig the election, ECOWAS will mobilize military troops to restore democracy in Liberia, and our government will end. Thank you, AB.
That would be bad. That would be too terrible. Anyway, thank you. Let me get on to this one right here. And how are you doing? Hello.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, let's hear from you, Baba, quickly.
Thank you. This is Lucien calling from the
Yeah,
USA.
let's hear from you.
You know, but AB, simple, but AB. The thing here that we see happening right now, it's a scare tactic from the Unity Party people, but AB. They are afraid. They are worried because of their failure. You know, when you're not performing and people coming to tell you your failure, I'm not, especially when you're not truthful to yourself.
You're right.
This is why I'm wanting to unify the people about AB.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about going after the prophet from Ghana because that same prophet Joseph Ghana go to that. People, it's not that by the people could do.
You're right.
Like, bro, when I get no job, they're hungry, they get them small money to keep them on the Facebook to act like they're doing something. So all I can say about AB is that just like what the prophet says, that just anymore Bokai will not be reelected come 2029. And for sure, that will not happen. Thank you, bro, AB. Let me know.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. And I roll here quickly. Yeah.
Thank you, AB. Let me just go into the peace-loving people of Liberia. AB, you know, it's very, very disheartening to see the Unity Party folks going around and they don't have no focus, they don't have no plan for this country, going around with to say all kinds of things against a man of God. Let me just tell you something. You see, they say whatever a man sow, so shall he reap. The United Party feel that they know propaganda. They were using all kind of lies against the former government, against President Weah government, and they were making the government ugly in the eyes of the people. Now, President Weah now, as president, has left the stage. He is not fighting. There's no protest. Even the CDC are not staged one protest. They are not even saying anything. If they are fighting, they fighting themselves. Because if somebody way in Nigeria, if they make even professor to say this, what the essence of you even getting that man attention? What the essence? If you feel that you really working in the interest of the Liberian people, as they say, that you are going to work, you are come to rescue the people, you will ride wheelbarrow to go to work. If they call for you to do this, what the essence of you going against somebody who say this so and so? Focus on the work of the Liberian people. I think because they don't want to focus, but let me just say something. Even in the football game, some of all are coming, if the team know that they cannot play the other team, they will always bring confusion. That's why the United Party want to
You're right.
They want to bring the confusion. They at the end of the day, the Liberian people man will leave on that confusion. The real issue, the promises that they made to the Liberian people, they will not see it. But for me, I continue to caution that they continue to engage them in the statement they made during the campaign period. They continue to tell them that President Baga will tell you why we borrow. President Baga, you said this. President Baga, you said this. People that more are in them who need to be people in bonds that will be begging here that then today going more from there.
Thank you so much. So Tia, we can hold you at that. And let me just rumble through just a few more calls.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good evening, Eddie.
Yeah. How you doing quickly?
Thank you very much. Eddie, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call with Down Coast Unio, White Town Community, a member of Concern Nigerian for Justice.
Okay.
Eddie, what I'm observing is that the prophet, because over the few years, we have been hearing that the opposition in Liberia are weak, they are now strong, they are standing. But what I'm observing, the pastor have just exposed our government. This government is weak. If the opposition come together, in my mind, this government will not even go for the next 3 years. Because what they are doing, just a single prophecy has got this whole government to get on their feet. And everyone is all over insulting the prophet. In my mind, it is elementary, and it is not expected of this government that to us they get 42 years experience, and they were going to be responsible in the government. What they are doing, in my mind, it is very elementary. Look, Eddie, today we were astonished to hear that over $3 billion worth of drugs were arrested at the Rabat International Airport under a government that can be on drugs. A government that said that President Weah was breaking drugs for $3 billion worth of drugs to be arrested in that country today is Morrison, and this government need to answer that question. Today, we don't have Inabono, we don't have President Weah, so who is bringing the drugs into our country? We need to have this call, and this conversation needs to be elevated. Thank you very much.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. Let me get on to the next person quickly. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm very here.
Please go ahead quickly, but your line may be cracking. So please just try to adjust and call back if you can, please. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello, Amy.
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
My name is Ishmael Sion, commonly known as Wycliffe, and I speak from Children Freeway. Lord, the United Party people, they are the one that making their government unpopular around the world. Right. The reason of listening government, a government that is meant to a pastor give a prophecy. Whether it's good for you, you tell God thank you. It is hard for you. You pray to God for God to reveal, because when prophecy comes, God reveals to redeem. So if the man of God say what he said, you don't need to go on social media on the platform. You and your government will feature, you'll be abusing the man of God. Look at what they have reduced our country or near our government too. You see it? And today they are all around the play party, they are rubbish, they can't find nothing, nobody not finding interest in there, and today they are shaping blame on opposition. What opposition get to do with your government? You blaming your government around the world. Imagine when George Weah won the presidency in this country. George Weah called the opposition at the time for them to come together to become one. Because when George Weah win, definitely Liberal win, opposition win, everybody win. To just promote this country, Alexander Kumi, everybody walk out of that meeting. Joseph Parker never attend that meeting because they said they not wanted to listen to George Weah. Based upon Henry Costa, all of the things that they said against George Emmanuel Weah, they turn around, it was all they turn around and they came right on George Weah's feet. So,
okay, thank you. So we are that the next caller. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Jane S. Dara calling from Johnsonville. Yes, Eddie, you see what goes around must come around. Because the guys of party all around you doing their time lying. Listen around, most of the time you to tell division that in fact said we are a one-team president. But this time around when you tell them that Boge will not come back on it, it makes me best. Why you should get best? Why you should continue quoting the prophet? Because why you sow, that why you will reap, that why Unity Party is on now. Everything they are carrying on, they are afraid that if CBC come back on it now, it will be risky for them. What they are doing, they will harm them. That's why you see most of them trying all means. They can always sometimes in my community, sometimes say, oh, let them and say, hey, they say, you guys not hard to cheat for us, but we know that we can take it what you do. What you do, put the army, put the police on the street and flood you and do whatsoever that you want to do with you. When you make the tenant, when you get tenant, that time reach. When that time reach, but won't give up for that. Don't wait for 2029. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, folks. This is all the time we've got tonight.
Morning that we end a cup of tea inside my spirit.
And so, folks, that's all the time we've got tonight. So until we are back here tomorrow, all we do here is for the sake of our country, for the love we've got for our country. We're always together, doing this together. Let us keep being there, praying for the best of our country. And of course, the peace that we enjoy. All of the noise will cause. Let's continue to enjoy the peace. We are grateful to the Almighty God for that. And thanks to all of you for listening. Those of you try calling but couldn't just go through, I'm deeply sorry. But remember, you also helped in making this nice edition a success. So until we are back here tomorrow, my name is Simran God sent Will. Have a pleasant night. The sound of a broken heart.
The sound of broken prayer. From everywhere, even my tears are speaking to you, and I believe you pull me through. The sound of broken prayer.